Wait a minute. I kind of. It looks empty right there. Well. Welcome to another episode of SKST Radio Artist Network. And we have a recording artist, gospel recording artist, Theodore Chestnutt is our guest today. Welcome, Theodore.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Yes.
Thank you
How
so
you
much. I
doing?
appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. So listen, okay,
Yes.
so I heard your song. It's great. How did you get started in recording and doing all this music and stuff? How did you get involved with all this?
Sure. Well, pretty much the love of music I actually picked up from my dad. My dad used to DJ when we were growing up. So he used to take the family whenever he had events. He used to take the family with him and stuff like that. Um, and also he played music so much. Sometimes how you have family come over, and my mother and father, they would have like a hard week of work, rather week of work, and after that hard week of work on Friday evenings, they would get together and just them two alone, just enjoying themselves, dancing in the living room and stuff like that. And then we had family come over, like my uncles and aunts and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So at that time, of course, we were asleep, but I was the kid that they always used to wake up when family came over, to kind of dance. You know what I mean? Dance for the relatives and stuff like that. So, like I said, pretty much I kind of picked up the love of music. Actually started from my dad.
Gotcha. Okay, so where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Okay,
Yes.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
So now where are you located now?
We're in Goldsboro, North Carolina now. Been down here since 2014. And actually, before we moved down to Goldsboro, we were in New Jersey close to like 14 years. So left Brooklyn, got married, left Brooklyn, went to New Jersey and stayed there for 14 years. And then we actually relocated down to Goldsboro, North Carolina. So that's where I currently reside at.
Okay. So now, so you have this music that's out. You have a whole choir, tell me about that. How did all that get started?
Well, pretty much for the single that you hear right now, and actually it's a remix because
Okay.
I had an original version of that song. Was called "Feel So Good," and pretty much from the original version, I pretty much did the background for the original version. I did the background because sometimes it's hard finding other singers to help you and stuff like that. So what I did was I got to a stage where I wanted to do a remix to kind of give it a different flavor, give it a different sound. So I reached out to some singers and stuff like that, and asked them would they help me on the remix, and they said yes, they would help me on the remix. So like I said, they helped me do it. So like I said, I just wanted to kind of give it a different flavor, a different sound to it, instead of really just hand my voice throughout the lead and the background and stuff like that. And I pretty much when I do interviews, I kind of say it like this. Through the trials and tribulations that God has blessed me with, I did the remix because he's blessed me twice, so I had to do the song twice. So
That's
I
cute.
had to do it twice. God was so good to me and still being good to me. I had to do it twice. So like I said, I just wanted to kind of bring different people, different voices to it, and that's my goal moving forward with any music that I release in the future, just to give it a different sound, a different flavor to it.
Gotcha. So what inspired you to do this type of genre of music?
Well, truth be told, I wasn't always into gospel music. I actually started out growing up. I started out, trying to be a rapper. As we going through life phases and stuff like that, I started out, trying to be a rapper, and then from that, I went on to doing some R&B and stuff like that. And I actually took a shot at DJing myself and stuff like that. So I was playing those records, and sometimes it just came across my mind. Instead of playing these records, what it would be like to hear myself on these records that I play and stuff like that. So pretty much that's when I kind of stepped into the realm of recording and stuff like that. But what made me really to get into a gospel was Actually, back in when I was growing up, I believe it was like 1992. I loved playing basketball growing up and stuff like
Okay.
that. So I actually used to travel from different boroughs, from Brooklyn to Manhattan to Long Island playing basketball. And actually, I was playing in a basketball tournament one day, and there was a random shooting. You know, it was a random shooting, and I actually got shot in the leg doing
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah, doing that random shooting, and not only myself. So it was actually two other people, team members, who got shot in the leg, and what happened was I actually had to get a blood transfusion from that, and I kind of knew, you know, although I wasn't a part of it, but you know, you hang around the wrong crowd. I knew that the people that I was hanging around with, you know, they were drug dealers. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
although I wasn't, like I said, selling the drugs myself, but you know, sometimes we just, you know, hang around different crowds and stuff like that, and
Right.
they were betting on that game. You know, we was actually playing the game. They were betting on the game, and the game was kind of close. You know, and somebody didn't want to lose any money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Right.
like I said, the game was close, and from that, there was a random shooting. Like I said, I got shot in the leg, and then after that experience, I said, you know what, I need to kind of redirect. You know what I mean? Change my course and stuff like that. So that's when I joined church. From that incident, I joined church. After joining church, I pretty much got involved in the music ministry. So once I got involved in the music ministry, pretty much singing singing with different choirs, singing ensembles and stuff like that. Like I said, I always had the passion for the love of music. So like I said, once I got into the church, joined the music ministry, and just kind of, you know, flourished from that. So that's how I pretty much got involved, you know,
Right.
doing gospel music.
But you know, the funny thing is, boy,
Mhm.
you find Jesus when you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
run.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Take some boys in the hood stuff
Absolutely.
to make you run to Jesus. Jesus, cake me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Because
that's
you know,
good though. I mean, that's
yeah,
good. It's a
yeah.
positive. It's it got you out of that
Yes,
life.
it did. Yes, it did.
So
Yes,
yes,
it
it's
did. I
positive.
thank God for just bringing me through that. You know, because it's some people, you know, with a gunshot wound. Some people, you know, not here today because of that. But I thank God, you know, just for bringing me through that trial and tribulations. That means He's not done with me yet. You know what I mean?
Exactly. 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 Okay, so we have your single.
Hmm.
Do you mind if we play it?
No, no. That's what we're here for. I have no problem with you playing it. It's my pleasure. I appreciate you for doing so.
Well, appreciate it.
Yes.
Lord, the way you love me, Lord, the way you embrace me, your loving kindness. God's journey children, here we go. It feels so good, loving you, Jesus. I know that you love me. It feels so good, so good, loving you, Abba. I know that you love me. It feels so good, sis. Loving you, Jesus. I know that you love me. It feels so good, Father. Loving you, Father. I know that you love me back. Lord, your love is amazing. It's wonderful and so amazing. I thank you, Lord, for all you've done. When I've done wrong, you love me through you love me through even love me through you love me through you love me through even love me through you love me when I'm up, you love me when I'm down, even love me when there's no one around. For your love on anything, that's why we stand. It feels so good, Jesus. I know. It feels so good, Abba. I know that. It feels so good, so good. I know that you love me back. It feels so good, so there's no greater love, no greater love, no greater love. God's journey children, it's time to let them know.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Thank you,
So,
thank
so
you.
who do you think your music kind of remind you of?
Well, I really don't know who it reminds me of. I know some people say I got a Brian Courtney Wilson kind of feel. So I really don't know, because one thing, as when it comes to artists and when it comes to releasing music, you're always going to be labeled. You know what I mean? Someone's
Of
going to say
course,
you
you
sound.
gotta fit. What piece of the puzzle? You gotta fit somewhere.
Yeah,
You know.
they always
So
going to
yeah,
say,
I
you know,
it kind
yeah.
of remind me of um not MC Hammer, but what's the other
Mm.
guy name? That has the choir. What's
James
the big
Fortune,
gospel guy name that has the choir?
James Fortune. No,
No,
I
God's
can't.
people, not God's people. With the choir to be behind them,
Only people I
singing
could
with me,
think of:
choir.
James Fortune, Kirk Franklin,
Kurt
Hezekiah
Franklin.
Walker. Oh,
Kurt
okay, okay,
Franklin.
okay,
Kurt
okay,
Franklin.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, 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 okay.
couldn't
Well,
think of it. I
thank you.
know the song was in my head, but I couldn't
I'll
think of
take
who.
that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
take
it kind of the choir coming in, and then the way
right.
you came. I like that.
Hmm.
It gives you that type of feel. So
Thank you so much. Thank you
it
so
makes you
much.
kind of want to
Thank you.
dance. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
But
Well,
you're
that
like,
if you
oh,
see the
okay.
video, you'll see me dancing in the video.
Yeah, you be dancing in the video.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So yeah, yeah. So great job, great job.
Thank you
So
so
what
much.
did you have another song coming out pretty soon?
Yes, and actually in 2023. I got another single that's coming out, and actually it's a double title single. I'm actually going to be actually releasing an EP, but I'm going to be releasing that single before the EP come out. Like I
Okay,
said, it's a double title, and it's called "A Man's Cry" slash "A Sound of Maturity." So that's actually the next single I'm going to be releasing. And I'm looking to for that song to be a powerful impact to men, because sometimes as men, we're kind of stuck on this stigma that the world puts on us, that, if they see us cry, it's a sign of weakness. You know what I mean? But I kind of beg to differ. I think it's a sign of maturity. Because one, when I say it's a sign of maturity, is that, as a man, sometimes we stuck on this man pride. You know what I mean? And from what I've experienced, that, man pride don't mean a hill of beans to me. You know what I mean? From when I was going through depression, when my dad had passed away, dealing with depression and anxiety, if I wouldn't have cried and reached out for help, I wouldn't be here today. You know what I mean?
right.
So that's why this next single, and actually I've been doing interviews and stuff like that, and one of the key things that I'm focusing on is men and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure that men understand that it is okay to cry. It's okay to be vulnerable, because if we don't release it, it's going to show its way in some form or fashion. You know what I mean? It's going to express itself. So like I said, I want to get that point across to the men and let them know that we can do it. Of course, with God on our side, and we also really have to seek professional help when needed. You
Exactly,
know, you
exactly.
seek
I
professional
want
help.
to put you in
Yeah.
contact with another one of our shows,
Hmm.
Dr. Ron Smith.
Hmm.
His show is Dr. Ron Smith Investigates, and he
Okay.
does a lot of different topics. And right now, he's pulling together a resource directory
Okay.
for people to help.
Mm.
It's okay for men to have self care. It's
Yeah.
okay
Yeah.
for men to, you've been through a lot. You've been through a whole lot, and people don't recognize. They, again, like you said, the macho thing. At the end of the day, you're human.
Absolutely.
Feelings and things happen, and sometimes you can't. You can still be a king on your throne
Hmm.
and still cry.
Yeah.
You know, you you
Yeah.
you you can do that. You wasn't built like a brick wall. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And so I think Dr. Ron's on his show, he pulls all that out in different men and positive aspects of it. So yeah, I want to most definitely put you in contact with him. I believe you
Yeah.
guys can really
I
chop it
appreciate
up.
it.
I think y'all really can do some
Yeah,
stuff.
I appreciate that. And you know what? Our families need us. Our kids need us. As men, they need us. One of the things that kind of helped me when I was dealing with depression and anxiety is one of the is my family and my daughter. You know, um, my daughter saw what state I was in. When I was going through depression and anxiety and stuff like that, and I had to make a decision. You know, I want to be there for her because I always wanted a girl. You know, I always wanted.
Excellent
Yeah,
girl.
yeah, I wanted a girl, and God blessed me with a girl. And like I said, and as in this world today, little girls they need their dads in their life. You know what I mean? So that was one of the things that really kind of got me out of that funk that I was in, knowing that I had to be there for her. I want to see her grow up. I want to see her have kids and stuff like that. So, you know, just a whole multitude of things that really kind of helped me out when I was going through that.
Nice, nice. So you have a beautiful one cheater that
Thank
you sent to me. So
you.
we'll get that posted up for you.
Okay.
And also tell people how can they get the music.
Sure. Pretty much my music is pretty much is available on all digital media outlets, and actually CD Baby is my distributor, so you can go to them first and foremost. But I'm on Google Play, I'm on iTunes, Spotify. Um, so pretty much you can go to all those outlets and pretty much check my music out. And also for the single that was just played, I have a video for it, so you can actually YouTube. My YouTube channel is called A God, AGOD, A God channel, and A God channel stands for All Gifts on Deck. So you may not see my name, but you will see A God channel. Once again, that stands for All Gifts on Deck. And the reason why I named it A God channel, because I'm in a season in my life right now that I'm not holding back anything. Every gift and talent that God has bestowed upon me, all gifts on deck. You know what I mean? So if you're listening to this, God is calling you for a season to let you know that don't bury those gifts. If you did bury your gifts, get them out, because all gifts are on deck for this season in our lives. Amen.
I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So, Mr. Chestnut,
Yes.
thank you so much for being on the show. We'll follow you, and if you ever need us, let us know. We're here for you.
I will do so, and I thank you so much, Miss Grayson, just for allowing me to be on the show. I truly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Just the communication back and forth. I think it was we both did an excellent job. So thank you so much for allowing me to be on your show, and I'm looking forward to sharing more great things with you and your listeners. Amen.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay.
So, guys, go to our YouTube and watch this video. Like, share, subscribe. That's what we're here for. Let's build it up together. All right.
Amen.
Okay. Until next week, SKST Radio, baby. Booyah. Bye, Mr. Chestnut.
Bye bye.